All right, cool. Let's get it. I did tell niggas work 15, but it's cool. Hopefully we get it.
I had to get my daughter situated. We good.
Oh, okay. Yo, what up, y'all? Talking about this Woes bomb today. This is what boy Tyrell to pull up. Where is what up with it, y'all? It's our third official live stream now. Just like niggas always be. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. This Jordan got kicked out. Yo.
You hear me?
Oh, okay, you now, fool.
All right, cool. Yeah, was that connection issue? It's my fault.
Oh, yeah, you good. Well, Tyrell's is late, so I don't know. What's your boy, Chris?
He ain't hit me back. I texted him. He might be at the gym. He be doing like MMA training, and so he be real.
What up, y'all? Tavares in the building, Kenny in the building, Jasmine in the building. We talking Donovan Mitchell, the Woes bomb blockbuster that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
I guess once the RJ Barrett talk broke down, it was like, pull the trigger. Got scooped up in.
Right.
Hey, whoever they GM is though, man, you might have to start talking executive of the year or something because he been going in the last couple seasons.
He been word.
He got them right from draft picks to trades he's made. Like, I'm sure Brooklyn regrets that Jared Allen trade at this point. Like, they've been fleecing. They've been fleecing, boy.
Yeah.
And they finna have Karis LeVert playing against your bench players. That's what's about to happen. Karis LeVert is about to play against your bench players. That is crazy.
Yikes. That's all I can say.
What would you think?
That's gonna be crazy. Man, I was like, I honestly thought it was a great trade, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Because they was already pretty good on defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think Donovan Mitchell's gonna kind of complete what they was kind of lacking in. Not saying they was really lacking in scoring, but he's definitely for sure.
You say he's definitely the scorer.
Yeah, I said he could definitely help them in that department for sure.
Well, I think
As it
they
comes
got
to scoring,
their.
so
I think they got.
I think it's
I think they got their guy that they needed. Like they had pretty much everything in place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they needed a little bench help, a little bit of perimeter defense help, but for the most part, they got like every box checked. Like they just needed that guy. Like, and Mitchell
exactly.
is proven to be that guy. Like, does Mobley have the potential for it? Maybe, but as of what we know right now, Mitchell's the guy for that.
Yep. Agree with you. How far do you?
I just posted something like this because Bleacher Report asked that. I say, well, I didn't say how far I think they'll go. I think I don't think they finish no lower than in the top half of the playoffs. I think they get home.
Okay, I agree to that.
Minutes. That's what I think is about to happen.
Okay. What did they finish? They missed the playoff tournament, right? Or they lost in that playoff.
Yeah, they made the play in. If I'm not mistaken, they were top 8. They lost to I think Atlanta. I think they lost to Brooklyn and not Atlanta. They lost to Brooklyn and somebody else. Okay. Or it might have just been Brooklyn. I don't remember if they were 8 or 9 seed or what happened. I know they started off strong though. They were like as high as like top 4 at some point in the season, and then I remember that. Mobley missed a bunch of games. I think that's what affected them a lot. And then they ended up still in the play-in spot, but that was pretty much where it ended.
Yeah, I think they could next year for sure. Make some noise. Well,
see if Jay.
We'll see.
Jay to pull up. See if Jay to pull up. We want your thoughts, man. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think, man. Where y'all think CAVS gonna finish? Where do y'all think the CAVS gonna finish? I just finished debating with one of these Gobert apologists earlier today, boy. I didn't even know they still existed.
Man, what was he on?
This Gobert is more valuable BS. Like that team was going because of Mitch, and before that, Hayward was the guy over there. So.
Okay.
He said CAVS will be around the 5th spot, not getting my hopes up. Yeah, we could be, we could be gassing too early. It's possible. Mike said they ain't making it no way. Bro, how, bro? What? All right, Jonathan, you about to pull out some advanced stats, huh? He said Gobert is more valuable than Mitch. Bro, I remember, not last year, but the year before that, when the season started, Mitch was out for like a whole month. I think it was like December, part of January or something like that. And Utah was losing. Like they had a losing record at that time. As soon as he came back, they went on a run, went to the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a top 3 or 4 seed. Like that's how much of a difference he makes with them.
Yeah. I agree.
It's like I don't know how where Gobert, whatever nigga's name is. Where does
where the hell that nigga name is?
He's gonna shoot it good on Minnesota because he a top 4, maybe 3 player on there. So I think that's like better when you know what I'm saying, when you ain't got the bulk load of everything. Because this nigga ate a super max like he's supposed to be a superstar or something, and that's far from the case.
Right.
So we gonna see.
Man. Yeah, we gonna see. yeah, Timberwolves. Well, how you feel about the Timberwolves? They can how far you think they can go? West.
I mean, they're gonna make playoffs.
Yeah.
They're gonna make playoffs. I mean,
Got you.
I think the Cavs gonna do better than them.
I agree.
Like, I mean, I think it's good that Cat got some help as far as like the rebounding, because he's not really like an elite rebounder like people think he is. Like, he has his moments, but I mean, you know from us doing the fantasy thing, this nigga get you.
Yeah, he's.
You know what I'm saying? 12
right.
rebounds one day, and then the next have like 6-7 rebounds.
Bro, yeah, between the fantasy and FanDuel, bro. Yeah, he's not like that.
So Jonathan, look, let's say that I just think Gobert contract is crazy, but the team without one another wasn't a playoff team. So you telling me if you leave like Whiteside there instead of Gobert, Mitchell couldn't have done enough to get him an 8 seed or at minimum a play-in potential spot? Come on, bro. Jordan, you got any sleeper team other than your team is your sleeper team? But who you got like a sleeper team?
I say the team to watch out for, bro. Let me think. Who? I gotta think.
He said Whiteside is booty.
Right. Let me think. Who? Maybe Portland? Maybe Portland?
Portland is a good one. They sneaky. That's a good sneaky one. I was hoping KD
never know
would
with them.
I think if KD would have went, they would have been like the favorite on the West.
Man, that nigga KD.
They would have found a way to get KD and keep Jeremiah, Dame. I think even Josh Hart is very underrated. Them players intact.
Oh yeah, definitely, KD, definitely.
That's to me, that's the favorite on the West, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. They could have.
Whiteside is a walking double though, and give you 2-3 blocks a game. His defense ain't like Gobert, but with the way Mitchell plays, he just need a big body down there.
He gets the right side done. It's not gonna be Gobert, but block a few shots, get some boards.
Especially now. Oh, look who the hell finally decided to show up. Ray was good, my boy.
Sleeper. Yo, Denver is a sleeper. I agree.
Bro, it's mental stuff.
Denver is that's what I should have thought of. Definitely a sleeper. Yeah. I gotta agree with my man.
Hell no.
I know you hate Denver.
We got a CAVS fan pulling up. We got a CAVS fan pulling up. We can wait till his connection get a little better. But
Murray is coming back.
Murray,
you know, Bones ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Bones got back.
Last year they were 6 seed. Murray is a what? Murray is a what? MPJ, he got potential.
I can see Mark. I mean, it's just deep in the West. If he was in the East, I think maybe he could potentially.
Murray will never make an All-Star game. Like, let's stop it,
bro. Who's the
what?
The worst guards that made it.
Last year, I think Conley got due to injury.
Did Darius Garland get in?
Murray ain't better than Garland right now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yo, CAVS, what's going on?
With some injury.
What's the scenario, CAVS fan? I thought you was the representation. This is terrible representation.
Hold on.
This is terrible representation. This is one of your best basketball days in a long time, and this is how you pull it.
Brother. I'm not home quite yet. I got caught up in a conversation with my brother, so my bad about that. But I'll be home in like 2 minutes. And the representation of Ohio is telling it is.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all, you know how it is when you visit family, get caught up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. He said he's telling me healthy Murray ain't an all-star. Does anybody here think a healthy Jamal Murray makes an all-star team?
I think a healthy Jamal Murray could with injury, like if somebody was to fall off. Like on the reserves list.
Nigga, that would take like okay. So we in the West. Who's on the? We're gonna look up West teams, bro. Hold on. We're gonna look at West. Look at point guards because I don't know where the Murray stuff comes from. I think these is just secret Jokic fans who are hoping Murray turns into something so he can get some more help. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Probably Western Conference standings. These niggas put
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
These niggas is kind of forced.
I got the Nuggets top 3 in the West next year.
3 in the West. All right, so look.
Yep.
You got Chris Paul on the West. You got Devin Booker on the West. You got Ja Morant on the West. You got Steph on the West. You got Clay on the West. You got Luka on the West. Who else? You got Anthony Edwards on the West. I'll even say this. As much as I don't like John Wall, I could see him making it over Murray. Then you got DeJounte Murray left, so he don't count. Westbrook numbers last year would still make it over Murray. He averaged 18, 8, and 8. He averaged 18, 8, and 8.
Westbrook?
Yeah, I don't care what y'all talking about. He averaged 8. He said he can outlast Paul and Clay. John Wall. Hey, Jordan, you got to defend him, bro. He's going in on John Wall, bro. I ain't defending your player. I don't even like the nigga.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Murray should make it over. I don't know. Seen John Wall hooping pro-am videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him and PG.
Yeah, John
Wall
got to show me something.
Niggas going off on T-Mobile workers.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And then you got Dame. Hold up. Then you got Dame coming back. You still got, and then you got what's his name over there on the Rockets, who's emerging. What's that nigga name? Jalen Green.
I think Jamal Murray better than him.
He's better right now, but I'm just saying, like, their competition is crazy with guards. Like,
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You only get what 4, 5 spots?
I think so.
Jamal Murray ain't never been better than Klay Thompson.
I think the Nuggets they went on some.
Chris Paul gets old.
On some crazy, like if they had a good record, like they was the number 1 seed. I think they Murray in there in the All-Star game.
Oh, we got a hot take for Jonathan. He says he thinks Jalen Green might be in there next year. I don't think they're gonna win enough games. Let's see. You said he would make it if he was on the East. Let's see who's on the East. We got. Does Jaylen Brown count as an SG? So you got Jaylen Brown.
Kyrie.
You can argue Drew Holiday with him. Drew Holiday and Murray, even though I think Drew Holiday is better. But you could argue that. You got James Harden still on Philly. You got who else? You got like that's okay. This is perfect. Jamal Murray is more like Van Vliet, but he gets praised as if he's like, you know what I'm saying, like one of the top guards. And that's CAVS.
I like that. I like the
Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping.
Comparison, Fred Van, yeah.
He's closer to Fred Van Vliet than these other guards I'm talking about.
Now, do you think Jamal Murray is
hold on. He said
second?
top 10. You said what?
I was going to say, do you think Jamal Murray is a second or third?
On the team?
On the team, yeah.
Who's over there now? I think they got mostly
between him and MPJ.
You know who I thought was supposed to be that guy? Aaron Gordon, and he disappointed me.
Right, yeah, he got a kind of comfortable.
Chance to shine over there and be that top dog, but he ain't got it in him.
He don't. He got comfortable.
All right, so look, they say take it or leave it. DeJounte Murray makes the All-Star game this year. Take it or leave
it. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna leave it.
The East,
I don't know.
Not as deep.
Depends how the Hawks do.
Bro, how he said Jamal Murray pre-injury definitely an All-Star. How is he definitely an All-Star? He never made an All-Star. Make that make sense, bro. He's never made an All-Star game. So how was he definitely an All-Star pre-injury? So look, on the East, you got where did Brogdon go? Brogdon Celtics, right?
Celtics, yep.
I think it's gonna be hard to get as many touches with those other guys. We got a Cleveland fan in the building.
Let's go. The representation.
Fashionably late.
Hey, that's how we do it here in Cleveland. We always late and then we don't show up when it matters the most.
We're gonna see about that, man. Like this. All right. We had the Woes Bomb blockbuster today. So how about it? Like how you feeling right now?
All right, so initial thought, right?
And y'all didn't give nothing up because Sexton's a bum to me. So y'all didn't really give split up on top of that. So
here's what I'm thinking, all right. Colin Sexton gets a lot of shit because like they expected him to play the point and he really a 2, right? So like that's why he got a lot of shit. Now Colin easily can get you 25. Colin can easily get you 25 points per game, right?
Easily.
And easily.
No, he gonna work for his nigga. Don't say easily.
No, he can
easily.
And be on the team.
He averaged in the last.
I agree.
Before he got hurt, he was averaging 25. The year before that, he was averaging 25. He can easily get 25. But what I'm saying is he still can get you 25.
You said
even if let's say your 2 star players are out or are sick or not playing well, you can get 25 from Colin.
He said at least we agree on Sexton, JC.
You know what I'm saying? So look. My thing is on Sexton is I thought he was a good player. I thought he was, for a guy his size, was a decent defender. I think we're gonna lose a little bit of defense on that, especially with Lauri Markkanen. We're losing defense with Lauri Markkanen.
But y'all playing him out of position. Y'all have 5 power forwards.
Again, we're losing defense with Lauri Markkanen. I personally would have traded Isaac Okoro over Lauri. That's just me personally. I don't know. Like now that I had time to like sit back and like
you're cool with Markkanen having to guard Tatum, KD. Like you're cool with him having to guard those guys every night.
I ain't cool with playing none of those guys every night, but I mean, like what I'm saying is this: like Mitchell obviously like is gonna add something to this team. You know what I'm saying? How much I'm not completely sure. Like the only thing I'm seeing out of this right now, especially like the last like year and a half that Mitchell's been playing, all I'm seeing is another 4 point added on to 25. That's all I'm seeing right now.
Mitchell's defense has
no. You're getting no. That's not downplay it. You are
no. Hold on,
You're getting
Mitchell's
a
defense.
superstar, bro. Like Sexton is not.
I understand Spider's a superstar, but what I'm saying is on that court, Mitchell's defense has digressed a whole lot. A whole lot.
I don't think it's as bad as people are making it seem, though. Like sometimes y'all run off with Twitter finger narratives. Like Mitchell's defense is not the best. Don't get me wrong. Like not even close. But it's not.
But it's not.
He's not liability. He's not on that level. He's not.
No, he's not on LeBron James level.
Whatever they want.
No, I ain't say his defense is LeBron James bad now. I ain't say all of that now. But what I'm saying is that his defense is still not like if I had to choose between the two defenders, I'm choosing Sexton, but that's not by much.
Hey, Malik,
you know what I'm saying? That's
Malik, supposedly they saying that Westbrook and Beverly talked and they supposed to be working it out, and apparently Westbrook ain't going nowhere, unfortunately. So.
Whatever. You know what, y'all. Here's the thing y'all misconstrued about Westbrook, man. Westbrook, especially like his last, couple of years, his time in Houston, his time and his first year in LA, was that he was trying to learn how to play with a whole new team and trying to adjust to it. So yeah, his numbers wasn't that good. He wasn't.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Remember
but if y'all notice every single year.
But if
y'all notice,
when he went to the Wizards, his numbers was like ridiculous still on a new team. So I think it's just style of
and it got better after the All-Star break.
Yeah,
his numbers got better after the All-Star break because his numbers got better after the All-Star break.
Another ball-dominant guy, he's not going to be as effective because Westbrook doesn't move without the ball.
Yeah,
that's really all it is.
My thing is, especially the second half of the season, I don't think Westbrook should have got shitted on the way he did, especially in the second half of the season. The first half, justifiable. That second half, fuck no. Dude was averaging 20, 21, 8 and 8, and shooting 53% from the field.
Westbrook wasn't as bad as people think it was.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing with playing with LeBron. Here's the thing with playing with LeBron.
That's it.
It's the NBA.
Here's the thing with playing with LeBron. When you ain't winning, you the scapegoat. You the scapegoat. Ain't nobody else's fault. I mean, look, it's everybody's fault but LeBron. Everybody's fault.
Oh,
let's go back to Dennis Schroeder. Hold on. Let's go back to Dennis Schroeder real quick, right? Nobody had nothing bad to say about Dennis Schroeder, right? Nobody had nothing bad to say about Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, even with AD on the court, was leading your team in points.
Okay, bro. That's disingenuous, bro. Schroeder didn't nearly have the same expectations as Westbrook did coming to the Lakers, bro. Westbrook.
Do you see how Schroeder got shitted on?
Make the Lakers a super team, bro.
Hold on. So we gonna sit here and act like Schroeder didn't get shitted on? His whole career has changed. He's not even in the league right now. And he was leading the team in scoring while LeBron was nursing injury. And AD was back.
NBA in a few years. Somebody said Mobley might be top 5 in the NBA in a few years.
Malik, LeBron can't play on the team full of Hall of Famers.
Dre from YouTube. Well, how you feel about that, Tyrell?
I agree with him in a sense of like, yeah, Mitchell didn't play that defense in Utah because of two reasons. One, he figured out he can get paid without playing defense, and two, he was in Utah and he wanted to get the fuck out of there. I think that's what that was. Maybe in Cleveland he can play better defense.
Was like contemplating the trade before, and he didn't have the best relationship with Gobert to begin with.
You know what scares me?
I all them racist incidents didn't help. He probably was like, man,
I'm gonna tell you what scares me about this trade.
You said what?
I'm gonna tell you what scares me about this trade more than anything. And Cleveland should have learned this fucking. You know what, Malik, me, you gonna get at it. But anyway, look, here's the thing that the Cavaliers should have learned back in 2018. You do not trade with Danny Ainge. And we did it again. That's what scares me.
Yeah,
that's
everybody
else
is smart enough not to do it.
The Timberwolves just did it earlier this summer. Danny Ainge.
That's good bear, bro. Nobody wants that nigga.
I mean, look, Danny Ainge.
Gonna pay that?
I'm just saying, Danny Ainge wins trades. And we just saw the Lakers do it.
That man, like,
no, Malik, we can get into it right now, Malik. We can get into it right now.
LeBron won with it. Oh, here we go.
We can
Right
get
now.
into it right now. Because last time I
Let's do
checked,
it.
he 3-6. LeBron loses championships all the time.
Damn.
Hey, JC, when the Rams is 3-6, is that a winning team or a losing team?
We ain't gonna
Thank
be
you.
3-6.
Thank you. No, I'm just using as an example.
I hear you though.
When your team is 3-6, that means you have a losing record. LeBron loses championships all the time. LeBron had the best record in the league in the East, while Boston and Orlando were dominant. Wins them too. What? Hold on. 3-6, but he wins them too.
All right.
3-6.
Josh,
We didn't watch Jason Terry cook LeBron James. We didn't watch Jason Terry call LeBron James.
Josh Wade got a question. He said, "Who do we got top 3 out the West right now?" Jordan, I already know one of your squads. Go ahead and say it.
Bro, you already know, bro. I got the Clippers number 1. Clippers number 1. Number 2.
Clippers number 1. What?
Who?
Clippers. Yes.
Stop smoking that black tar heroin you smoking
all
over there.
All right. Clippers number 1. I am smoking, but Clippers.
Yeah, that black tar. No, you smoking that black tar heroin over there, saying that shit. Even Josh said, "Oh shit, hell no." Thank Josh. Stay. We don't agree. We don't agree.
Hey, you shouldn't have brought me. You should have brought me on. Clippers number
Josh,
1,
hey.
nigga.
All right, nigga. Who's the other 2? I hear
Nah. And all due respect, I put Kawhi and Paul George to be wrestling and shit. And they fucking yeah. I got Clippers number 3. I'll go with Golden State.
Mm-hmm. And you said Denver,
actually, no.
right? You said you thought Denver was gonna be top 3.
Yeah, I said they could slip in, but I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna go with actually, I'm gonna go Grizzlies number 2, and then I'm gonna go the Clippers number 3.
I ain't never seen the West look so light. God,
it's been a long time since the West looked like that.
The East is like, man, it's like they traded places.
Let's see. My top 3: Warriors, obviously. Come on now. Number 2.
Hold the hell on. We need to adjust that. He said, name anybody in the Rams legacy that will compare to Bron. No one.
Hold on. I was using the Rams thing as an example of somebody.
So Aaron Donald don't exist.
Right. Now, I was using the Rams as an example. I could use any team or any player as an example of somebody with a 3-6 record, or a team with a 3-6 record is a losing record. That means you don't win. That means you lose. That means you are a loser. You're 3-6, and y'all know, especially people who have continuously watched the show, no, I don't count that AAU championship basketball tournament as an NBA Finals ring. Fuck all that. We all know Rachel got sent up to Jimmy Butler's house.
But you count when Bron got Draymond suspended, huh? You count that, huh?
Because there was only one game.
You count that, huh? Yeah, you hear him?
One game. Hold on.
You hear?
Did Draymond Green play 2 more games after that? Yes or no?
Okay, but what else happened in that game? Iguodala and Bo got hurt. Their rim protector. The reason that Bron and Kyrie wasn't able to hit that paint the way they was in the last couple games, they wasn't able to do that at first because they had Bogut down there and Iguodala on the perimeter.
I know things changed, but
in that game, and Bogut was on for the rest of the series. So they gave him a stimulus package.
Here's the thing, though. Draymond played 2 more games, and was there a whole? Hold on. JC, was there a whole shutdown for 4 months?
Who cares? The Lakers were number 1 before the shutdown. Why you don't bring that up?
And the Lakers wasn't winning the finals in regular mode.
Number 1,
it was already going on a losing streak. It was about to lose that spot.
You act like we was an 8 seed that slipped in the bubble.
No, I know y'all wasn't an 8 seed that slipped in the bubble, but come on now. During that whole COVID shutdown, you know who the only motherfuckers was working out? The Lakers. They got fined for that shit. Do you not remember that shit?
Who fault is that?
Hello, LeBron's, because they was all at LeBron's house.
Everything LeBron fault. Y'all hear this guy?
They was at LeBron's house. What do you mean? That's an actual fact. That's not going on no bullshit. That's a fact.
Come on, bro. Don't be a casual, bro.
Come on.
Don't be a casual. Like, come on.
No, bro.
Like Draymond is not meant for scoring, bro. Like,
and two, hold on, Malik. Go back and watch Game 7. The full game is on YouTube. Game 7, 2016 of the NBA Finals. Okay, my team won that game, but Draymond scored 32 points in that game, including 28 in the first 3 quarters. Stop playing like Draymond Green wasn't hitting them shots in that Game 7. And my team had won. Bro, I was getting mad when Draymond was busting them bitches.
He was killing them.
Hey, if anybody want to come up, let me know. I'll inbox you the link. Anybody that want to come up and
come on, Malik. Come on, Malik. Come on,
Malik, don't do that to yourself, bro.
Come on, because I'm about to cook this. I'm about to cook this man.
So Tyrell, I don't think we asked you yet. Where do the Cavs finish this season?
Let's see. If there wasn't a play-in, the Cavs would have been what, the 8th seed? If there wasn't play, no, they would have been 7th, right?
It was like 8 or 9. It was something.
Yeah, something like that. Cavs definitely make it to the playoffs. I think they make it 6th seed. I don't think they got to worry about the play.
They don't make the playoffs. That'll be the biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
In a while.
And then you got to remember
that's crazy.
And then a lot of people
that would be just as bad as like the Lakers last year. Like that's that type of disappointment.
No, they ain't that bad. No,
it is. It's that bad, bro.
No. Here's the
thing. Cavs is loaded, bro.
Hey, and the Lakers still got 3 players in the top 75.
Hold on, bro. I said this before you got here. Karis LeVert is gonna be playing against other bench guys. I feel like Karis LeVert had all-star potential as the number 1 guy on the team. He's about to be playing against other teams' bench.
Did you see Karis LeVert's defense? Did you see Karis LeVert play?
I got to do what I said. James Harden don't play defense. Does that mean he's not a superstar?
If Karis LeVert would have played defense, we probably beat the Hawks.
My whole 30 years of almost 30 years of living, seen Steve Nash play a lick of defense, and look how people talk about
what.
Hey, I got to do what I said.
JC, what did we talk about the last time over off air? What was the one thing I said
about who? LeVert?
About teams in general. What is the one thing I said?
I don't recall.
I said offense sells, defense still wins championships.
Okay.
Defense wins you games. Offense sells the tickets. Defense still wins.
But LeVert is going to be coming off the bench. It's not like he's going to be like that. You know,
I'm not worried about LeVert coming off the bench. Look, LeVert can come off the bench. We still got Ricky Rubio, which everybody
still got him.
is
I forgot about that.
Man, you tripping, bro. That would be a hell of a disappointment. Y'all niggas.
Look, I'm saying 6
stack, bro.
Stay on the safe side because of the injuries that kept. I say 6 seed. That's the floor. The ceiling would be 3. I think the ceiling is 3. Top 3.
Y'all should finish. Y'all should not. The absolute worst because of the Celtics. The absolute worst I can see is 5. But y'all should have home court advantage going into the playoffs. I mean, y'all should.
But think about it. Think about it like this too. Think about it like this. If we playing in the same conference as the Celtics, as the Heat,
you got the Celtics, Miami, Philly.
Yep.
And Brooklyn. Those are the only 4
teams. You got to remember
that's it. Nobody else above you.
Right. And you got to remember that Mitchell has to fit into a team that already has good chemistry. Especially
he has 80 games to do that. What are you talking about?
That's cool. It's going to be a slow start. That's what I'm saying. It might be slower than a lot of people going to expect. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, Brooklyn don't try to. Brooklyn is trying new chemistry. Boston got to implement Brogdon in. Like, he's not the only team that's trying to get in on a new team.
The Cavaliers not really going to take off. I'm telling you this right now. The Cavaliers not really going to take off to right before the All-Star break.
He said if Bron is nothing, why your team barely making a playoff comeback since Bron left?
Because LeBron has destroyed this team from inside out.
You heard the rumors that LeBron might be trying to come back now, right? Now that y'all
no, he don't need to come back. He keeps destroying what we build here. Don't talk to me about what LeBron, especially that second time. LeBron gonna get your head coach fired. You're gonna get your head coach fired. The head coach that y'all got now, his days are numbered already.
Who's our coach?
Oh, dude, he got Mike Brown.
Don't even need it. It don't even matter.
Mike Brown
fired twice. He got David Black.
Mike Brown is your coach?
Huh?
Nah.
Mike Brown is your coach?
He with the
no. What I'm saying is he got Mike Brown fired twice. He got David Blatt fired.
Who
He
is
got
your
Paul
coach
Salad
right
fired.
now?
JB Burkerstaff, he'll get his ass fired within 2 minutes. LeBron be like, hey, I'll come back, but JB gotta go.
JB gotta go. Y'all gotta trade all the young talent and give me some
trade all the, I want
the draft picks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, stop acting like, the Cavs didn't get better because LeBron took over. LeBron took over the whole thing. Why do you think Miami never fell to the bottom of the barrel? Because Pat Riley didn't listen to his bullshit. And LeBron split when Pat Riley didn't listen. LeBron was trying to get Spoelstra fired. He was trying to get them to trade all their assets and all that shit. And it didn't happen because Pat Riley said no. And look what happened with Miami. Miami had a little falling off period, but they was never bottom of the cellar. They was always in that middle, always competing, and then they was in the playoffs within 2 years after LeBron left. The Cavs, the dumbasses that keep following this bullshit the second time around. Getting head coaches fired, getting GMs fired, trading draft picks. This is what LeBron does, and he's doing it in LA. And when LeBron leaves, LA is going to be the bottom dwellers again.
Crazy.
I remember Jordan used to be a LeBron sexual, bro.
If LeBron is all that in the bag of Doritos, and LeBron is all that in the bag of
gold,
Doritos,
man.
And he ain't got no help. How the hell he ain't got no help?
That is what did it. Jordan, he hates the Lakers so much that it caps his LeBron fandom. He left LeBron alone from coming to the Lakers. That's
facts.
I mean, I'm gonna see you like
this. As a Clipper fan, I feel you, bro, because I be set tripping on y'all like that too. So.
Right, I'm gonna see you like this.
That means you're a real Clipper fan. You feel me? That's I respect.
I'll put it to you like this. All right.
Greatest ring.
What? Look, if LeBron would have did what he did for the Clippers instead of the Lakers, I would say his LA run is a success. But because he's playing for the Lakers and not the Clippers, I expect better. And he has done nothing for the organization.
I don't know.
I agree.
If it was the Clippers
3-9, but the way that it happened, bro, is like, man, that's the bullshit for me.
I can't pronounce. Please, I don't want to pronounce this wrong. Garrigan, I agree with you. How LeBron James ain't got no help when when last year he had 3 other players on the NBA 75 list. Not no bullshit ranking.
Westbrook and now Pat Bev. That's what.
Yeah, Melo, AD, Westbrook, and himself. That's 4 NBA 75 players.
Pat Beverly help? Did you just call Pat Beverly help?
Hey, that's.
You could have left that name.
It's still AD and Russ. Are they not on the top 75?
Hey, Pat Bev helps.
Pat Bev.
Yeah, LeBron washed up.
Like,
Malik, LeBron is washed.
In a different
Pat Bev a whole gun.
I ain't knocking shit off. LeBron is
man,
washed.
he going.
Keep listening to that ESPN narrative.
Shout out to the Facebook Live. Y'all comment.
Right. Y'all popping it off.
So,
come on.
JC, do you don't think Pat Bev helps your team in any way?
I mean, yeah, he annoying and getting people head.
So you don't think he helps out defensively?
I mean,
especially coming off the bench.
I mean, we couldn't get worse defensively, so yeah.
Yeah. Especially with old number 6 out there.
I think what's gonna make a difference more than anything, which people are probably gonna try to credit to Beverly. AD wasn't really that healthy last year. People forget that part. Like, as bad as y'all want to make Westbrook the scapegoat, like, AD wasn't really that healthy last year. And I think
AD was playing,
I still think it's a different season. You really do finish outside top 10, and AD is playing every game. But that's the problem. We can't get AD to play every game.
Look, AD, and even before that, I don't know though, because even before that, AD was shooting under 40% from the field and shooting under 19%.
He said Pat Bev takes the team to the playoffs, at least a West Finals. That's all he needs. LeBron could even rest in the playoffs. Okay, I don't know who he thinks Pat Beverly is.
I don't know who he thinks.
Please tell me the team that Pat Beverly took to playoffs. Like, because in Houston, they have somebody James Harden.
Yeah, he's never taken somebody to the
Minnesota, they had emerging superstar in Anthony Edwards. So
no, that was all Pat Bev. According to Pat Bev, that was him.
When he was on the Clippers, he had these guys.
I remember that NBA championship they won.
Like, explain to me when he took the team.
I remember that.
Remember that NBA championship they won?
Burn the city down. Almost burn the city down for that.
Ooh, who won the
championship? The Timberwolves.
Minnesota. Remember when they won that championship?
Yeah, they had a parade and everything.
Yeah, they. Hey, you know what I'm looking? Look, this is the most
Game 7 of the finals.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what's the most important thing I'm ready to see out of Minnesota is how many more people are going to break onto that court and start protesting that owner. Because you know about that shit, right?
Protesting
how all those people kept interrupting the game.
Is that for a specific reason?
Yeah, because they had some a big he has a chicken farm or some shit like that, and basically
shit.
like he had to burn his chicken farm with the live chickens in it because they had a bad case of bird flu, and it was costing him a shit ton of money because he couldn't sell the chickens to the meat companies. You know what I'm saying? So it was either let this bird flu or this flu, go throughout his whole thing and completely wiping out his inventory, or just burn the shit and get rid of the whole goddamn virus and restart. But the thing is, he left the chickens alive when he burnt. So he basically burned a bunch of chickens alive. And you know what? And that's when all those people started getting on the court and started protesting. Go look the shit up. Go look the shit up. I don't speak out of the side of my ass. I speak facts.
Oh, you definitely do that.
That's why when I say shit about other people, I mean it.
If you doing it on the podcast, you for sure do that. But I believe you though in this.
I believe you. Yeah, that's
come on. You gotta believe me on the Rachel Nichols thing too, nah. I know what I'm talking about here.
That was probably true in 2020, but not last year.
Oh no, not last year, but in 2020, when they was in that bubble, LeBron was like, hey, Rachel, go up there and handle my boy Jimmy. Treat him right. Yeah.
So the Knicks.
You don't believe me? Hey, Rachel's best friend is LeBron's advisor.
What y'all think about the Knicks rolling with RJ Barrett and saying like this is our guy?
Bullshit.
I think it's bullshit too.
It's bullshit. They lost the Donovan Mitchell trade, so now they got to save face.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, because them doing that was like, because remember the conversation was they didn't want to include him in a Donovan Mitchell trade. They wanted him to take Randall. So once they did, so them re-signing Barrett to that extension was their way of saying we're cool on Mitchell. We're going to stick with this guy.
No, it's them losing. They wanted to include Mitchell in there, but they knew they was trading for Mitchell to be the guy, and RJ Barrett knew it.
Right.
And now they're like, yeah, we're gonna ride with RJ Barrett. That's like.
Oh yeah, so it's like you knew RJ wasn't gonna be the guy, but now all of a sudden you think he's gonna be the guy.
It's like if you go to Longhorn, right, and you get a juicy steak, but on a rare occasion, Longhorn ain't got no damn steak, so now you got to settle with the pork chop. The pork chop good, but you wanted some fucking steak.
Right.
That's all I mean.
Will the Knicks make playoffs this year?
Hell no. What?
No. Nah.
So $300 million invested in the 3 players, and you're not gonna make playoffs.
Hell no. Dude, the Knicks are like the Philadelphia Phillies of basketball, okay? All this money into the players, high expectations, and they always fail.
Jeez.
Pretty much.
He said,
Oh, okay.
Gary, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, my bro, my bad. But he said, I still think Cavs are not going to the playoffs.
Oh. You know what? The Cavs do deal with some injury issues like they did last year. I can see that happening. Because I think that was the Cavs' biggest downfall. Like, we started having too many injuries at the wrong time. Like, Mobley had went down for a while.
Mobley was the one I think really affected more than anything. Because I think Rubio down helped Garland break out.
Yeah. So, but Rubio go down, it kind of proved that that we needed him to come off the bench and spark that second team. It proved it. And we was missing that when we needed our second team in the game, in those playing games. Because I think that Brooklyn game was very winnable. It was very winnable. if we would have had the pieces. I think
we was on. I think we was on.
We sure was.
Fine. The live up.
Yeah. Oh, you can go back and I was giving updates every now and then.
Yep, I think you were.
So I think that was a very winnable game. It's just it wasn't meant to be. And this is what I'm hoping from Jared Allen. I hope Jared Allen gets strong.
Wait, wasn't you hoping didn't make the playoffs anyway? Didn't you want y'all to lose that?
Yeah, because I personally think if we would have made the playoffs, I personally think the Cavs wouldn't have made this move.
They wouldn't have been this aggressive.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been as aggressive. And this proves my point, Eugene, that I was right once again.
No, I don't think it was your point. I think it's just a coincidence, bro. Like when winning cures everything. Like you could figure stuff out. You went to a situation saying I want to lose intentionally. You already have a losing mentality. So I feel like even if they do make playoffs, if they make noise, if anything, that's gonna make them be more aggressive. Like, oh, if we just had something like this, we could have won that. If we had something like this,
I know about Cleveland teams.
That's what I think would have happened. I think it would have made y'all even more aggressive.
That happens in Los Angeles. That happens in Chicago. That's good enough. That's good enough. Hey, we made it to the first round. Woo! All right, we just got to add a little bit.
Young team, everyone doubted the Lakers young core, and even with LeBron, keep that same energy with the Cavs.
Hold on, LeBron was bringing down that whole young core and then traded that young core away. And look where that young core is at now. Everybody on that young core that the Lakers had, they're balling out somewhere else. All of them.
Yeah, man. How many championships have they won without being on the Lakers?
And how many championships has LeBron won on the Lakers?
No. That would be one, sir.
You can count that little bullshit ass bubble.
He won more championships with them combined. The only person that left that I'm kind of like, like I feel like that was the guy was Jordan Clarkson. That was my guy right there. And I think Larry Nance is a very underrated role player. So I would love to have.
Wait. You're not giving no love to Brandon Ingram?
No. What the hell has he done? What has he done?
So he's not leading it over there with CJ McCollum in New Orleans?
No. What has Ingram done? CJ came, went on that little run for them, and that's how they snuck in. Did they even get in the playoffs? Did they make it?
Yeah, they got in.
Okay, they snuck in, whatever, do the little play-in bullshit, whatever. Because CJ there and was able to get them they shots or whatever. But if they depending on that,
I can't wait to
they are in big trouble.
I cannot wait till Brandon Ingram proves your ass wrong.
I've been hearing that
for the last 3
years. Yeah. I've been hearing that for the last 3 years. He's done nothing with the guy. He's done nothing.
If you had to rank McCollum and Zion next year, how would you rank them?
Well, McCollum, Zion, and Ingram?
Yeah.
Please don't say something autistic. Please.
See, I don't want to disrespect Zion, but I don't know. I don't trust Zion right now, so I got to put Zion at 3.
Now we talking.
I got to put Zion at 3 because you know if Zion actually lost the weight and goes back to what he was, then Zion's is the clear cut number 1. But as of this recording,
this nigga said ended Ingram than Westbrook.
I wouldn't go that far.
Wow.
I wouldn't even go that far.
Wow. Okay. So he must not remember that year after KD left what Westbrook did when he had nobody essentially. That's crazy.
No, Ingram's 2, and then McCollum's number 1.
You got McCollum as our number 1 guy, and you're sitting here trying to sell me Ingram?
Because yes, I am selling you Ingram. Because
and you got McCollum as their number 1 guy.
When McCollum has the off night, Ingram's going to step up. You watch, and Ingram is going to contribute and be with McCollum.
Hey,
I'm only putting Ingram at number 2 because I don't believe in the 1A, 2B, 1A, 1B bullshit. It is 1. It is 2. It is a very rare instance I use a 1A and a 1B. The rare instance I use a 1A and a 1B is Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock as an example. as an example, people. That is 1A, that is 1B. But I don't usually use 1A and 1B. So
Kenny, we appreciate you, big dog. We're doing another one soon. As soon as we get them
right. Oh,
and we get them viewers up, we got y'all with another one. It's coming.
right. Oh, Kenny, if you do win, you slide me $15 since you need to be a winner. You know that's tax government. So shout out to you,
tax.
Kenny, man. Appreciate it. And the income tax, a little bit of Social Security.
All right, man. Did we cover all the bases for our blockbuster day? Y'all got anything else to add?
Well, we got one more comment.
Hold on. What? You see this comment? Lakers should trade AD and Westbrook for Zion and Ingram. Okay, he trolling us at this point.
AD and Westbrook for Zion and Ingram. Hey, I've been a Laker fan for 20 plus years. That'll be the first time I actually sit back and be like, do I really want to do this? Like, am I still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I right with it?
You would. Hey, I'm gonna tell you why you will. I'm gonna tell you why you will. All right, because you got a little bit of that Cleveland blood in you. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of that. We don't give up on my team no matter what blood.
I bleed purple and gold, like 1,000%. So
look,
I know, you know what I'm saying. I know I'd probably get over it, but I would definitely question it. The last time I questioned it, I think was when I heard we were considering hiring Tyronn Lue, and let me finish why. Because it was at the time when Kawhi had just did us dirty. He pretended like he was waiting to come to the Lakers, and he really wasn't. So he sat out with LeBron waiting to see like if Kawhi was going to come. Kawhi knew he wasn't coming the whole time. And then all of a sudden they start talking about they were considering Tyronn Lue because LeBron had requested that he wanted Tyronn Lue on the Lakers like how he did back in 2016. And I felt like if they would have caved into that, I would have been like, you know what, like I'm searching for a new team. I think I even said it in our group chat, Jordan. I said something about like, and I'll become an Atlanta Hawks fan. Like I don't care, like anywhere but LA. Like I was done. Like if they would have done that, but they didn't, and they recovered nicely, and we actually won a championship that year.
So. What?
Hey man, y'all got a stimulus package. I don't want to hear you.
Fuck you.
Discrediting a ring when y'all got a stimulus package. He said,
"Hey, I think the stimulus package is
Hey, Vontae, I feel you. Hey, Vontae, I feel you, cuzzo, but we had a blockbuster trade today, so we had to talk about it. We're going live again. We're going live again on Thursday. Yeah, we got a Woes bomb. We're going live again Thursday for Game 1. So make sure y'all tune in for the pregame for that. We're going live before the Rams-Bills season opener game, and this should be fun.
Hey, look, I'd take a stimulus package ring than a ring that is going to turn my finger green any day of the week.
Funny guy. How long it take you to come up with that one?
2 seconds. The whole time you were talking to Javante, that's when I came up with it. I got
a confession. I was rooting so hard against y'all in 2016, bro. Like I hated y'all fan base, even though I know it probably wasn't y'all. It was probably Bron sex was more than anything, but I hated that fan base.
No, that was one of the rare times.
And how much they were discrediting that 2015 ring that the Warriors got because of Kyrie and Love or whatever, but still acting like they wasn't guys. Like I just felt like, you know, and then they were like, what was some of the like retarded stuff I was hearing at the time regarding them? Like they was acting like I forgot what they were saying about Steph, like to disrespect him, but they was going in on Steph. And
you know, Steph my top 10, so I ain't gonna never disrespect him. Yeah,
I don't see it.
Yeah, he has the resume.
I don't see
the
it.
resume now.
He's in my top 10 too.
Look, unanimous MVP, all-time 3-point shooter, two MVPs in general, Finals MVP, 4 rings, multiple All-Stars, and has completely changed the game. Whichever way you swing on the
changed the game.
And it's been Steph Curry's lead since 2015.
Don't got him top 10.
Again, 4 championships,
He didn't change the game.
1 Finals MVP, first and only unanimous MVP.
Not in the same way Steph did.
How did he not? If it wasn't,
I wouldn't say that because 76ers,
Iverson
with the braids and all that stuff.
Guard, score first mentality. Who you think?
Nah. You can't say that because Iverson paved the way for someone like Steph Curry. For real.
That's exactly what I'm saying. There is no Steph without Iverson. How did he?
But I'm not putting him in my top 10 because again, 4 final rings, a Finals MVP, only unanimous MVP. You know, another MVP.
The only unanimous though. He should not be the only unanimous. That's the problem.
Well, he is. That's the fact.
There was a few.
He is.
I think Gerald said it best. If Jordan never got a unanimous MVP, Steph should not have a unanimous MVP.
Well,
what, nigga?
Well,
what? Well, what?
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. No, all seriousness though. Steph got the resume. And not to mention, like I said,
I remember Jordan averaging, well, I ain't gonna say I remember, but because I'm not old enough. But Jordan averaged 32, 8 and 8, and still didn't win MVP that season. If somebody averages that right now, it's not even a question.
No.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, yeah. What would Steph have to do for you, JC?
To hit top 10?
To hit top 10, yep. Like, what else does this nigga gotta do?
I know for sure, before I even have the conversation, I need at least one more Finals MVP. You need at least 2 of them. I think everybody I have in my top 10 has 2 Finals MVP. If I'm not mistaken. The only one I'm not 100% sure is Wilt, but I think even he does. But everybody in my top 10 got at least 2. So from Magic, Jordan, Cole, Bird, Shaq, I got Hakeem, Bunkin, who else? Like I'm already on 8. Like
Bill Russell.
Like these are the games we talking about. We got top 10. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Bill.
You say you don't got Bill.
I don't got Bill.
The ancestors is
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It pains me to say that because I appreciate Bill Russell so much, and it seems like I'm like slandering him, but I can't, bro.
You know what, though? Let's be honest here, and rest in peace to Bill Russell, one of the greatest to ever do it. But a lot of people don't even have Bill Russell in their top 10 for real.
Well, I think people are starting to awakening now. Like I think people were always that was like one of the things people were always scared to say. Like it was like blasphemous to not have Bill in your top 3 or 5, let alone 10. Because I remember when I was saying I used to get killed all the time. Jordan could tell you, like I was getting killed for that because I would always say like Bill's not top 10. Like I got him at 11, but I feel like I'm even being generous and respectful putting him at 11 because there's no other big man in NBA history who can average 14 points in the low 40% for his career. And you guys are going to tell me that I'm supposed to put this guy in my top 10 all time? Like, there's nobody else with those type of numbers that we have even close for their career average that we have close to being that. So, like, why?
And that just shows you what you do in the playoffs.
Like explain to me, like, what am I missing? Like, the numbers just ain't there. He got the championship. I respect that. He has the he's probably not. I ain't want to say probably. He is the most winningest player in NBA history. I can give him that. But that's where that has to end. And you can argue greatest defender in NBA history. You can give him that as well. But that does not make you the GOAT. I'm sorry.
I mean,
what place it across sports? Where would you place him as a winner? Like ranking wise?
Across sports?
All sports, yep.
That's probably a better question for Tyrell.
He easily top 3. I mean, because if you're doing all sports, then you got to consider Tiger Woods, you got to consider Roger Federer, you got to consider Serena Williams. If you go all sport, Tom Brady. Um, I mean, he easily top 3, top 5. If you're going just off of solely championships, I think he would be like number. I think he would be number 3.
Coach.
What Federer got 19 or something like that. Woods got 15 majors, and Russell has 11 championships.
He said so Russell should be number 1 because he has 11 rings. See, like that's
if we're using just strictly rings, then Robert Horry's better than Michael Jordan. Derek Fisher's at the same level as Kobe Bryant if we're using just rings.
Right.
Brian Scalabrine is better than Carmelo Anthony. If we're going just off of rings.
Hey, my boy Jeff and Isaiah, they might actually agree with that take. I ain't gonna lie.
With Brian Scalabrine.
Agree with that take. They can't stand that.
I mean, don't get me wrong now. Like Brian Scalabrine could cook me on the basketball court, but I mean, that's about it.
There's levels to the shit. When you hear me compare a bum or trash, I'm saying that in perspective to their counterparts,
to their peers.
Like I've been around some like low end NBA players, and it's crazy what the disparity is of like how they can like look like Jordan with us, but then get on the court and you be like, damn, like how come it's not translating over there? Like I don't know what that is.
Yeah, bro.
That's why the NBA
levels of talent.
That's why the NBA really is the greatest players in the world. When they say that, that's fact.
Right.
Those are really the greatest because
that's facts.
The 450th best player in the NBA, and they'll still like let us 3 get on the court with them trying to play 21. We'd be lucky to score a point.
Oh man, he'll cook us. But I think why they put Bill Russell in the top 10 is, I mean, you got Wilt in your top 10, right, JC?
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Wilt was in the same era as Bill. What did he average?
Right. But then when they played against each other, Bill Russell used to cook his ass. Bill Russell used to cook his ass more than stir fry in a Chinese restaurant.
Well, like that is one thing about Wilt that I hold against him, which is why he's as low as he is as well. I have him around 8 to 10 because his numbers dropped significantly in the playoffs. Now, how good is a nigga though if averaging 26 in the playoffs is dropping significantly? You know what I'm saying? Like, how good is that nigga? There's so many players who never even averaged 20 in the playoffs. You feel me? So for that, I put Wilt top 10. I have like in that 8 to 10 range. You can interchange him with Shaq and Duncan. That's where I got him. So
Duncan's in my top 10.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been trying to have revisionist history with him and put him top 5. I'm not doing that.
Excuse me?
We need to get a Spurs fan up here because boy.
You just say you're not putting Duncan in your top what?
I think Shaq is better than Kwame Brown.
Hey, how are y'all seeing the comment?
Because we can see it. What you mean?
Oh, I gotta put the phone to it. Y'all niggas is lucky.
Right here on the side of the screen.
See it that easy.
Yeah. And two, can we talk about Kwame real quick in a positive way before you come attack him?
I ain't trying to get
Hell
no. I refuse. I'm with
you. You ain't coming after me.
I love your platform. I do feel like you was labeled unfairly. Yeah, I stand with Kwame.
JC, on some real shit.
Mama's cooking.
Hey, no, JC, no, on some real shit. Would you say for what Kwame did in LA, do you think he did a solid job for the position he was put in LA?
I think on a serious tip, only issue with Kwame Brown was that he was drafted too high. He had a solid NBA career. It's just overblown because he was drafted number 1. I think that's really all it is. Kwame was a solid, pretty much double.
Right, but this is Lakers' career. Like just him in a Lakers uniform, right? Because like Kwame was
about that time because I used to be pissed off at everybody as a 12-year-old calling everybody bum. So
yeah,
I can't.
I mean, because Kwame was very.
I hated those.
Yeah, because Kwame was very key in y'all getting y'all 2 championships with Kobe. Because I don't know if y'all get that. Paul Gasol.
Get Paul. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, without Kwame, I mean that was a huge ass deal.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know what? Yeah, we owe Kwame a lot because Kobe's. Who's to say how Kobe's legacy shapes out if you don't get those other 2? You know.
Yeah. And Kobe got nothing but high praise and respect for Kwame neither. I mean, as well. I mean, actually, Kobe has said like Kwame was one of his favorite teammates. Because Kwame, like, he didn't translate on the court, but Kwame used to go out there and bust his ass all the time. Right. And Kobe always respected that
Kobe
shit. So
cared like effort more than anything else. He didn't give a damn about no, who's ranked this or top this. He cared about effort.
Yeah. And Kwame, regardless of how Kwame played, you know Kwame was giving you effort, 110% every time. And Kwame was no fucking slouch at the end of the day.
Kwame, like anybody, like first of all, if you make it past 2 years in the NBA, 2 to 3 years in the NBA, you had a phenomenal, successful story. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's only been like 1,500 to 2,000 players to ever suit up. You know what I'm saying? And there's 7 billion people in the world, and you were one of those few. So let alone you play a decade, bro. You don't just play a decade just for playing a decade. Only nigga that did that was Luke Walton. That's the only nigga who was just because of his name and was able to just hang around, and nigga didn't have to go to no G League and nothing. That's the only guy. But for the most part, if you get 10 years in the NBA, that's you got a solid career. It's just because of where he was drafted. That's all. That's all that was.
Hey, real quick though, I gotta it was nice meeting you, homie.
Hey, nice meeting
JC,
you too. Nice meeting you too.
Yes, sir. JC, I'll tap in with you.
Yeah, we all
smooth.
We all finna get up out of here, bro. But yeah, we appreciate you for pulling up. Tyrell, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Thank y'all for pulling up and engaging the way y'all did. We got a podcast dropping either Sunday or Monday, and then we're going live next Thursday for game 1 of the season opener. For the ones I was talking spit about us not talking football. So yeah, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. See y'all later, man. All
yes, sir.
up.